Welcome to today's news discussion. I'm Sonia.
And I'm Simon. Let's dive into the top stories.
The India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, or CETA, is set to come into force on July 15, 2026. This landmark deal is expected to significantly boost bilateral trade and investment ties between the two countries.
That's a big development. What are some of the key provisions that will matter most to businesses and consumers?
According to the reports, one of the major benefits will be cheaper cars for consumers. There will also be tariff cuts on Scotch whiskey, among other provisions. The government is working to ensure that customs notifications and related processes are in place so that exporters can start availing concessions from day one.
So, the government is preparing for a smooth implementation. How will this deal impact the steel industry, which has been a point of contention in trade agreements?
The reporting suggests that steel issues have been addressed in this agreement. This should provide clarity and relief to the steel industry, which has faced challenges in previous trade deals.
That's good to hear. What about the broader economic implications? How will this agreement affect overall trade and investment between India and the UK?
The agreement is expected to unlock new growth opportunities and boost economic engagement between the two nations. Businesses are being encouraged to prepare for its implementation as it is likely to create employment opportunities in both countries.
I've seen that U.S. gas prices have dipped below $4 for the first time since March. What's behind this drop?
The latest data shows that U.S. gas prices have fallen to just below $4 a gallon on average. This drop comes after President Donald Trump signed an agreement with Iran.
That's an interesting coincidence. How much of a role did the Iran deal play in the price drop?
The reports indicate that the signing of the deal with Iran has contributed to the decrease in gas prices. It's worth noting that the average price is now $3.999 per gallon, according to the Motor Club AAA.
So the market is responding positively to the news. Are there any other factors that could be influencing gas prices at the moment?
While the Iran deal is a significant factor, other market dynamics and global oil prices could also be playing a role. It's a complex situation with multiple influencing factors.
Asian shares have surged after the U.S.-Iran deal was signed. What was the market's reaction to this news?
Benchmarks in Japan and South Korea have set fresh records following the initial agreement between the U.S. and Iran. Asian shares have shrugged off the U.S. market's retreat, indicating a positive outlook on the deal's implications.
That's quite a contrast between the U.S. and Asian market reactions. What might be driving this difference?
The reporting suggests that Asian markets are focusing on the potential stability and positive economic implications of the deal, while the U.S. market might be more cautious, possibly due to concerns about the Federal Reserve's next move.
Intel's stock has surged after President Trump announced a deal with Apple for chip production in the U.S. What are the details of this agreement?
According to Trump, Intel will work with Apple to design and produce semiconductors domestically. This news has boosted Intel stock significantly, with shares jumping around 8 to 9% in early trade.
That's a substantial increase. How does this deal fit into Intel's broader strategy and the U.S. semiconductor industry?
The deal is seen as a positive development for Intel as it bounces back from previous challenges. It also aligns with efforts to boost U.S. semiconductor production and reduce reliance on foreign chip manufacturing.
SpaceX has acquired Cursor, an AI coding startup, in a $60 billion deal. What are the implications of this acquisition?
SpaceX stock appreciated significantly on its first day of trading, covering the entire $60 billion price of Cursor in just a matter of hours. This deal positions SpaceX as a major player in the AI race, following its acquisition of xAI.
That's a huge investment in AI. How does Cursor's technology fit into SpaceX's overall strategy?
Cursor makes an AI coding tool that helps developers write, edit, and review code. With over 1 million developers on the platform and $1 billion in annualized revenue, this acquisition gives SpaceX a strong foothold in the AI software market.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that there have been significant developments across various sectors. From trade agreements to market reactions and major acquisitions, there's a lot to keep an eye on.
That's all for today. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you later.